Okay, Linda. Well, have fun, my friend. Wow. Look at look at all these Kingdom Hearts games coming out. All the all the bundles. Super cool.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more! The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
That looks really cool. Is that Manaphy? Hmm. Wow. There's so many new Pokemon to discover. Plus, a lot of games are on sale now. Looks like it's all Capcom games too. Interesting. Wow, that's awesome. Alrighty. Sorry, what's up, bud? So right now, in New Orleans, where I'm living, um, is the Pokemon North American International competition going on, NAIC. So it's it's really cool. And there's a lot of people in town for it. It's so interesting how they always put the NAIC in New Orleans, though. It's so odd. It feels so weird to have an official Pokemon tournament here. And it's happened like year after year after year. I'm so happy though that they choose New Orleans for it. Pokemon just everywhere. I mean, yeah, seriously, it is. I need to get a Serena. Oh, actually. Oh, never mind. I have one already. Y'all have Pokemon Go in Chicago? Yeah, I mean, there's smaller tournaments throughout the year. Like, the tournament levels go from like very basic tournaments, like local, and then there's regional tournaments, which happen a couple times throughout the Pokemon season. International is like one of the bigger ones, and then finally Pokemon Championship Worlds Tournament is like the final one, and that one declares the champion for the season. And you know, if you do well in throughout the season, you can get an invite to that one. So, you know, the season's about to end because next weekend is going to be Worlds. I think in 2 weeks, 1 or 2 weeks is going to be Worlds, which is going to happen in San Francisco. After that, I'm going to try to compete for the season, for next season throughout the year. I'm going to try to get my points. I'm going to try to get the, you know, battle in tournaments, and I'm going to try to do my best and stuff. So we'll see how it turns out. We will see. Yeah, man, you gotta cheer me on for this one. I need to get a Serena from my Pokemon home real quick, and of course you'll see my progress as I stream throughout the year and stuff like that. So I do a lot of practice in this game because obviously the tournament's going to be run through Pokemon Champions, and the rules and regulations within Champions. So if I'm well versed with those rules and regulations, then I'll be ready for the big leagues. Make my teams and then do it, do it big. Yeah, it's based off Champions. So any rules or regulations in Champions will transfer over to the official tournaments. This is why they made Champions, just to make it simple. So that's really cool. And yeah, normal Pokemon games like Winds and Waves, which is coming out next year, Scarlet Violet, Sword and Shield, those will just be fun games to play. It'll introduce new Pokemon that maybe they will allow in the regulation, and sky's the limit. But when they made Pokemon Champions, my first thought was that I already knew that they would run official tournaments with it because it was just too perfect. Everything kind of aligned. And they made that confirmation during the most recent direct, not the most recent one, but the previous one. They said Champions will be the official tournament format now. So it just makes sense. I'm looking for a Farigiraf and a Serena. I'm going to try to see what I could do with both of those things. Serena, Farigiraf. But now when they release Pokemon games moving forward, they're not going to have to worry about, tournaments and, regulating things. Everything will just be laid out on Champions. It's super convenient for like everybody. Let them know your winning streak. Sheesh. I'm going to do my best. But it's going to be harder to get winning streaks on world-class battlers. They know all the ins and outs, just like me. Maybe even better sometimes. So it's going to be a little difficult. Not impossible, but just difficult. What's the prize for tournaments? It depends on how far you get. Usually, they only give prizes to, like, the top 3. Like, you need to, when you compete in tournaments, you can get like points toward, qualifying for higher tournaments. So when you do local tournaments and you do well, you get like a certain amount of points. And then if you get, enough points throughout the season, you can qualify for higher tournaments. So you definitely want to go to your local tournaments, like the really, really small ones, the ones that might be at your local, game card store or your local bookstore. Some people might have their own little hole in the wall shops where they run official tournament. You just have to look for locations on the Pokemon website, locations in your area, and then you'll find some. So you're going to want to get with those local tournaments, get enough points to qualify for regionals, and for other bigger tournaments. And then once you get to those bigger tournaments, they start giving prizes out. Like, it could be cash prizes, it could be like Pokemon card sets, stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure, but I know if you get high enough, you get a cash prize, of course. I mean, it's not like extravagant, but it's something. And you get like Pokemon card sets and stuff like that. So I think the real glory is just the title of champion, though. You know what I mean? Like, people gonna remember your name for a while. So yeah, but you do get prizes. But I forgot exactly what you get. I'm looking for Farigiraf. Where's my Farigiraf? Oh, here it is. So yeah, but if you want to know the exact prizes, I would have to say look on the Pokemon website, because I forgot the exact prizes. Exactly. So usually you get card sets and decks that are pretty rare. Like some of them, sometimes they might not even be out available to the public yet. Sometimes you might get rare cards in those and stuff like that. So, you know, they usually give you pretty good stuff. Let me get these Pokemon out. All right, so now let me train these guys up. So yeah, man, lots of potential. So much potential. Sandstorm team. I think I'm using a Trick Room Sandstorm team. But the regulation's changing in like 4 days, and it's gonna start to allow more Pokemon in. And the more Pokemon that they allow in, the more crazy the regulation's gonna get. So because even putting in one different Pokemon will be like making things super, super crazy. Like, for example, if they like let Raichu in, then he might like totally change up everything, you know. It's hard to explain, but it's like every Pokemon is very unique. And changing up the format, giving even one Pokemon like something different, like giving one Pokemon, you know, allowance to be in the format could change up a lot of things. It's really interesting. Psychic things. Psychic. Oh yeah, they've been live streaming every day. All you gotta do is go to the Pokemon YouTube page and you'll see VGC. Make sure you click VGC, which is the video game. TCG is the card game. There's two, so just click the one that says VGC. And yeah. We can do, oops, we can do Trick Run. We can do, ooh, this thing has potential. Yeah, it's very exciting, man. A lot of good stuff going on, man. I just never got around to buying any tickets or anything. So let's see, what can I give this? Yeah, you can enter any level of tournament. You just need to have enough points throughout the season. For example, this is just an example, but let's say to get to regionals, you need to have 50 battle points, and let's say you get like 10 battle points for every battle, you know, 10 battle points for every tournament that you place in, right? So you go to local tournaments, you get 10 points here. You go to the next one 2 weeks later, you get 10 points there. Then there's another one a week later, you get 10 points there. And then as time progresses, you get more and more points. And then you finally get 50 points, right? You can use your 50 points to enter a regional tournament. And in that regional tournament, you could essentially play, right? So anybody can enter, but some tournaments you need to have a couple wins under your belt, right? You need to have a couple wins. I wonder what attack I should put. Maybe Dazzling Gleam? I don't know. Can't really think of anything I want to put on this guy. Shadow Ball, Hyper Voice. Maybe Hyper Voice. I don't know. Makes no sense. Well, let's just keep Shadow Ball for now. So we got Trick Room, Expanding Force, Shadow Ball, Protect. Expanding Force is pretty strong. No. I don't know, my friend. I mean, possibly. Nah, man. I mean, usually they don't do all that. They usually try to keep it low key. You battle, and then that's pretty much it. But that would be pretty funny, though. Here comes Monolith Smith. 15 win streak in his prime season. Nah, that would actually be pretty funny though. For living witness. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nah, man, but that's that's awesome. Drop kick is good. Let's see something real quick. I wonder if there's an attack that could. Acupressure. Drop kick is good. Power whip we don't need. These are good. He's a good little user of attacks. Definitely gonna let it keep drop kick. And then we're gonna give it protect, obviously. We need something that will be guaranteed to set up Trick Room though. We got the priority gone already. But I think what I can do, I can get Meowstic. Meowstic usually has Prankster. And with Prankster we can set up Trick Room. I'm trying to figure out what I can do here. I have a Meowstic. Oh, here is one. Let me see something real quick. I don't really need... Can this thing have Prankster? I'm pretty sure it can. Because if he can use Psychic Terrain. With Psychic Terrain, he be able to set up Psychic Terrain before anyone. That's a whole nother strategy for a whole nother day. Let's see if Rigorath or Serena will work on these teams. Alright, so let's change up the team. Change up team 3. Instead of Sinistra, although it's very sad, we can put Rigorath. Are the Pokemon professors going to be there? Yeah, usually Pokemon professors are the ones judging the tournaments and stuff like that. So yeah, they might be there. There's lots of different ones. We'll do Rigorath. And Rigorath is gonna be the Trick Room setter. And then the hold item can be I don't know what the hold item could be for this guy. I don't think anything really makes sense on it. Oh, I could give it a berry to weaken any attacks against it. Nice. So Farigiraf is only weak to dark type attack. So I can give it a berry to weaken dark type attack. What's up, Hydra? How's it going? Let me go buy that berry. Let me get the Twisted Spoon while I'm at it. Any dark type attacks that they try to do against it, the Cobra Berry should half the damage. Pokemon professors can, yeah, they can go to any tournament. But the big tournaments, you have to be a certain level. Pokemon professor, you got to be like a high level one. There's like 4 different levels, and you increase your level by going to tournaments and actually, you know, participating in the judging portion. The more tournaments you do, the higher your rank goes, and then yeah. Ooh, 5,000 VP. Nice. So the more tournaments you do, the higher your rank can go. So for example, you start off, I forgot what rank, like green rank or something, and then to get to red rank, you have to do it like at least 5 tournaments or something, and then take the little test, and then you can increase your rank. And if your rank is really good, then you can officiate bigger tournaments like regionals or worlds or international or something like that. So I was reading up on it. It's really cool. All right, so let's give Farigiraf this Cobra Berry. And I think it's ready. Let me see if Chimecho learns expanding force. Not expanding force. Let's see if he learns. Oh, he does learn it. Does he learn Psychic Terrain? He does not learn Psychic Terrain. That's unfortunate. That's fine. That's completely fine. Then that means giving him expanding force wouldn't be wise. We can do that later. Do you bring your Switch with you? Usually you have to bring your Switch or something. I mean, I've never been to a tournament. Usually for the lower tournaments, like the local tournaments, I would assume, yeah. But maybe for the bigger tournaments, maybe they have a Switch ready for you. I don't know. Maybe they got a Switch for you. I do not know. Would be nice. All right, so we got our team ready now. Yeah, I think all you gotta do is log into your Nintendo account. Once you log into your Nintendo account, everything on your account should be there already. All your Pokemon teams, stuff like that. Yeah. All right, cool. So let's get some battles in on casual battles. Give me 1 second. Let me go put my phone on my charger. That's basically it. So let's do some double battles. Let's change up the team to the practice team. Let's match make. And then let me change the battle music. Right now I have it on black and white here. Black and White was Generation 5, right after Sinnoh, known as Unova, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Too primitive. Yeah, Ruby Sapphire sounds good. Alright, let's go. Okay. Alright, so ooh, he has a nasty looking team. But we should be able to take it over. Out of time, let's go. You got that right. This team is really lacking some Lycanroc. We'll go with Garchomp. Alright, let's see if these changes to the team are good changes. Ah. Uh-oh. Let's go with a Calm Mind. Charizard might use a fire type attack, which I'm a little worried about. That's why I don't want to Mega Evolve to Steel type, because then it'll be super effective. Well, let's try it. I hope this is not a bad idea. Alright, Chimecho, don't tell me now, buddy. Ooh. I figured. Mega Charizard Y. That means he might do a Heat Wave. I should have just protected and then... Not the Weather Ball. Weather Ball was very strong. And basically, the damage calculations got amplified based on the sun. So that's no good. I didn't get my Trick Room off. Alright, so he obviously wants to preserve his Charizard to keep the sun going. I don't think he understands how beefy my Chimecho is. Ooh, I'm really taking a beating here. It looks like the weather war is going to be over once he sends Charizard back out. If we could at least get rid of Whimsicott, we'd be in good shape, but he's just gonna use Encore on me again. I don't know how we're gonna be free from it. It's just gonna be endless encore, encore, encore. So the most important thing, if I'm gonna do a Trick Room strategy, I need to get I need to make sure my Trick Room Pokemon actually stays alive. So to do that, no priority moves, and I must redirect all attacks toward any Pokemon that is on the other side of my team. Because when people see Farigiraf, they know automatically that it's a Trick Room. Yeah, Encore is pretty annoying. And plus, combined with his Prankster ability, which boosts priority moves, it's an absolute mess. Give me 1 second. Actually, never mind. So he's gonna do a rainy team. I have an idea. We should be able to survive any attack that comes toward us if we return Chimecho or Tyranitar, changing the weather up. That way he can't double into us. Hey Joseph, how's it going, man? Good to see you again. So that way there's nothing he can do to see his Electro Shot. It's not going to fire off on the same turn. If we kept the rain up, Electro Shot's ability means that it charges up and then it shoots the same turn. But now he loses that ability thanks to the sand. Farigiraf gets off the Trick Room, and now we in good shape, baby. He tried to double into Farigiraf. So we're gonna switch to Garchomp since he's ground type and thunder type attacks do not affect Garchomp. And for our boy Tyranitar, we are going to knock off Archaludon. There goes a Trick Room. Yeah, you gotta play kind of smart sometimes. I knew he was gonna withdraw Pelipper. That's obvious. Here's Scovillain. He might Mega Evolve this Scovillain because when you Mega Evolve a Scovillain, he has an ability called Spicy Spray. And Spicy Spray can burn you on contact, which will not be good for my team. we're gonna return Tyranitar to preserve the Sandstorm. And for Garchomp, we're gonna do Earthquake. Hopefully our Charladon doesn't return our Charladon or anything. Just as I thought, he's gonna Mega Evolve Scovillain. So you could get that annoying Spicy Spray. Our Charladon chooses to protect. No, he goes. Oh, well, yeah, Leech Seed is annoying too. So we only hit Scovillain. We do some damage, but we also get burned, unfortunately. Yeah, we ain't got time for this Leech Seed. Let's go with Farigiraf. Return for Farigiraf. Let's Mega Evolve Chimecho and do a Palm Mine. See what happens. We don't want the Leech Seed to give Scovillain too much help. I think his next play is... Actually, I don't know what his next play will be. Anything could happen. Let's see what happens. Scovillain protect. And our Charladon does something. Let's see what happens here. He uses Flash Cannon. Very good, not very effective. Good play so far. We got one more turn of Trick Room left. We can just go ahead and Psychic Scovillain. And we can double into Scovillain. The Spicy Spray is gotta be hands down the most annoying thing ever, because it burns you no matter what. It doesn't even matter if it's a contact move or non-contact move. It doesn't matter. Needler. Let's get a Trick Room going. And then we can Psychic Sneasler. He forgot we have Armor Tail, so that's not gonna do nothing. The Electric Shot. Hopefully we survive. No, too strong. So we don't get the Trick Room. But Psychic should take out Sneasler. Good stuff. What's up, Omajin? So all he has left is Pelipper. Pelipper's gonna bring the rain, and Tyranitar is gonna bring the sand. So we got the weather war. We won the weather war. Let's send out Garchomp, and then we'll give a nice little psychic to Pelipper. Ooh, that's some good damage. Not the tailwind. Oh! Garchomp. That's crazy, bro. We got Sandstorm going. So let's go with an Earthquake. Then we'll go with a Calm Mind for Chimecho. He's probably gonna protect, of course. He has the Tailwind, so he has the advantage there. So Earthquake doesn't do anything this turn. Does he protect it? Fortunately, Garchomp faints to the burn. Stupid spicy spray. Alright. We're down to my last two, and he's down to his last one. But we should do some massive damage. He's definitely gonna attack Tyranitar. So let's stall him out. Let's go ahead and do a protect. And on Chimecho, you can hit him with a psychic. It's not gonna do much damage, but it also really won't matter. He can't really do much against Chimecho. I sprained my ankle. Dang, Tim. Sorry to hear that, buddy. But never say never. He could have an attack that will completely throw me for a loop. Let's see. Flash Cannon against Tyranitar. Very predictable. Ooh, that's some damage. Good game. And dealt pain like a man. I see. Well, congrats, man. The Trick Room team thrived this time. You ready to battle? Proudly. Alright, let's see what we got here. Very weird looking team. This one, I don't really know what to expect, really. Well, shoot, man. Let's see. Have a good night, Omagen. My team does not have good synergy. Who should I choose as my last Pokemon? Their team is random. It looks very random, but you never know. It could have a strategy with it. My team needs more refinement. My attacks and my moves are all over the place. Nothing really goes with each other. The only thing that really matches with this team is that it's a Trick Room team and they're all Sandstorm. I need to work on changing my moves up though. Let's go with a Calm Mind and a Mega Evolution. Oh no. Don't tell me he's gonna do the entrainment strategy. He's gonna use entrainment, which gives his ability to Snorlax. His ability is no guard, which means all his attacks cannot miss. Snorlax is gonna use a one-hit KO move like Fissure, which usually has really poor accuracy, but with no guard, it will not be able to miss. And so he's going to start sweeping the team with one-hit KO moves that are usually not reliable, but thanks to no guard, may be very reliable. And there is Fissure. That's not good. Alright, I didn't get the Trick Room off yet. So, where there's a will, there's a way. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use knockoff. Actually, no. We're gonna use protect. And then we're going to use Psychic on Hawlucha. Oh shoot, I knew he was gonna protect. But Snorlax is gonna try to take out my team with this ridiculous strategy. The only thing that might save us is if I can get this attack off on Snorlax. But Snorlaxes are pretty beefy usually. Hopefully we don't flinch also. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on with this team. Alright, we didn't flinch. We got some good damage on Snorlax. More good damage on Snorlax, but that's not enough. He uses Fissure and takes out Tyranitar. That's no good, man. We gotta get rid of this thing. We got 3 more turns of Sandstorm, and all I got is 2 Pokemon left. Snorlax is slower than I thought, so there's no worries. But it's important that I get rid of it. So we'll use a Dragon Claw on that and try to take out Hawlucha at the same time with a Psychic attack. Let's see what's gonna happen. I know Hawlucha's probably faster than all of us, so he's gonna attack first. Let's just hope it's nothing devastating. Snorlax protects. Brave Bird. Some Really bad recoil, although it's a tough hit. Bad recoil. Chimecho Psychic takes out the Halucha. Snorlax might faint because of the Sandstorm this turn. No, he has 2 HP. Gardevoir. What we're gonna do is we're gonna protect Garchomp. And against Gardevoir, we're going to do Flash Cannon, which should take it out. Gardevoir shouldn't really have anything to handle Chimecho. Snorlax will faint because of the Sandstorm after this turn, unless they return it. Well, I thought this was Kirby Forgotten Land so high. What's up, Potato? I'm about to actually play Kirby. I was just trying to get a couple battles in. Alright, we block the Moonblast. We get the Flash Cannon. Alright, good KO. Snorlax, hopefully if he does Fissure, it's blocked. Okay. Well, Snorlax is gone, so that's 3 Pokemon gone for him now. Now he only has 1 left. Milotic. Typical. 1 turn of Sandstorm left. So what we're gonna do is it would be nice if we could poison it. That's just wishful thinking. But if we could poison it, that would be nice. Actually, nah, Dragon Claw it is. And then we're gonna go ahead and hit him with a very, very strong Psychic. Okay. Alright. Good damage. Oh, dang. Bye, Garchomp. Ice Beam. 4 times effective. You did well, buddy. Return. Chimecho, it's all on you now. Oof. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh. Okay. That's not good. But we should still survive at least 1 attack. Let's go ahead and just do another Psychic. He's faster than us, so if he gets a good attack off, we'll lose. But not the recover. And bad decision. Alright. We did it. What's going on here? Did they rage quit? Thank you, Zari. For some reason the game froze. This usually happens when the other person turns their game off too quickly. An error occurred. That's crazy. Thanks for the good game. Sorry, Snorlax. Yeah, seriously. So, we're having some issues here. Because they keep taking out my Trick Room Pokemon. That's not good. So I need to figure out how I could keep it alive. I'm thinking something that I could use to redirect attacks. The only attacks that could redirect anything would be like Rage Powder, Follow Me. Redirect attacks Pokemon. So anything like Rage Powder or Follow Me can make the Pokemon attack other Pokemon. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. How can I get my Trick Room off safely? What do you guys think? How can I do it? How can I get my Trick Room off safely? I'm battling someone named Ash. Because every time they see a Farigiraf, they attack it. They double up into it. Line them up in a different way. I mean, Trick Room always goes last. It has a very low priority, so even if I'm faster, it's still gonna go last. There's a lot of stipulations. I don't know. Well, this team looks pretty meta. He has lots of support Pokemon on it, though. Something for every situation, huh? Oh, he has that Team MZ jacket. That's so cool. Let's go Trick Room. And then we're gonna do a Calm Mind. Mega Evolution Calm Mind. He might use Taunt, which will stop me from using status Pokemon. Oh, he returns a Charladon. Not the Politoed. Huh, what in the world is... What in the world is Sableye doing? I usually don't go faster than them. Foul play. You know that's not gonna do nothing. Okay. Okay. So you're gonna go back in for Tyranitar, and you are going to use Psychic on Politoed. This battle's confusing me already. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. We're gonna change the weather to Sandstorm. Nice hit. Ooh, not the Earth Power. Okay. Let's go with a knockoff on Sableye. And then we'll go with the Psychic on Politoed to take out his Rain Setter. He withdraws Sableye. Interesting decision. For Dragonite. Dragonite probably has multi-scale. White Herb on Dragonite. So let's go Rock Slide, which should take out Dragonite if we get the attack off. And then we'll go Psychic once again into our Charladon, and let's keep charging ahead on this. Ooh, nice hit. Keep charging ahead on this this here Trick Room we got going. What's up, B-dubs? Woo! 1 HP, not the 1 HP. He flinches. This battle's as good as over. Politoed to change the weather. Charladon with the protect. Okay. Rattata with the knockoff. They literally only have 1 HP. Politoed with the earth power, but he forgot Chameco has leftovers. I mean, has levitate ability. We should be just about good no matter what, but let me go ahead and protect Chimecho from any future attacks here, because we need that Sandstorm up for defensive purposes. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna send out Tyranitar for the Sandstorm. We're gonna use Psychic on our Charladon. Hopefully he doesn't protect. Or maybe Politoed. Yeah. On a Charladon, because either way, the Sandstorm comes back and Politoed's done after this turn anyway. And if we take out our Charladon, then that's double insurance. He chose to do Electro Shock, but it would have went off in one turn if the rain stayed up. Unfortunately, it didn't. Weather Ball should survive it comfortably. Perfect. And that's game, y'all. Psychic takes out our Charladon, and the Sandstorm takes out Politoed. Good games, thank you. Oh shoot, I forgot he had Sableye in the back. What in the world? Oh, he forfeit. Alright. Good game. As long as I get the Trick Room up, the team does super good. Without the Trick Room, the team kind of struggles a little bit. So I gotta get it up by any means necessary. There's not a lot of ways I could protect Farigiraf until he gets Trick Room up. But people rage. Basically. When people see Farigiraf, they automatically know that this guy has a Trick Room coming. So that can probably make a lot of people kind of annoyed and a little mad. Okay. He has a weird looking team. His Alola Ninetales has an ability called Snow Warning, which will summon a snowstorm when he comes in the field. So I gotta make sure I maintain the weather war here. We call it the weather war when we're trying to get both of our weathers up. So I have to win the weather war here. Beedrill and Incineroar. So I think what he's going to try to do is attack he's going to attack Farigiraf with some kind of bug type attack. Hi, I'm new here. What's up, cool gamer? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take out Beedrill with a surprise psychic attack. And his Incineroar can't fake me out because that's a priority move. So I figure he's Mega Evolve his Beedrill. Now it's poison and bug type, so psychic is going to be super effective and it should take it out. I'm going to protect Farigiraf because I know he's going to use the bug type attack on Farigiraf to knock it out. So I got to play the long game here. Chimecho should be able to survive many different things. U-turn. Alright, he misses. Darkest Lariat. He doubled into Farigiraf. You see what I mean? They always try to take out Farigiraf. Beedrill's done, so his Mega Evolve Pokemon's done. He can't Mega Evolve anymore. Very good, very good. He's getting a little scared now. Basculegion in the house. Alright, so lots of things can happen here. We're gonna try Calm Mind with Chimecho, and we're gonna try the Trick Room. Hopefully we get this off. It crashed, that's gonna hurt pretty bad. We survived it. Can we survive Darkest Lariat? I don't know. No, it was too strong. That's no good. We don't have our Trick Room now. Alright, let's get the Sandstorm up with Tyranitar. We're gonna go ahead and get a quick knockoff on Basculegion, which should take it out. Incineroar. We're just gonna protect Chimecho for now, because he's either gonna do a Flare Blitz or he might do Parting Shot. Basque Legion might just do a wave crash. I'm just guessing here. Wave crash. Dang, that hurts. All right. So we have a sandstorm. If he didn't bring Ninetales, we might be good, but I don't know for sure. So this is what we can do. Since we're slower than his whole team here, thanks to us not getting the Trick Room, Earthquake might be good enough to take out both of these guys if Earthquake will definitely take out both of these guys without hurting Chimecho because of his ability Levitate. Oh snap. I take that back. Like you without the beard. Thank you, bro. Sandstorm should take it out. So now it's gonna be. Is it a one-on-one? Or does he still have two? Ninetales. That's not good. He has the snow warning. So this is an automatic loss for me because Blizzard is super, 100% accurate in the snow. And I might be slower than this thing. There's no telling if I'm actually gonna beat it in one attack. So, well, here we go. Hello, I'm new here. What's up, Damian Brown? How you doing, bud? Good to see ya. Ninetales Blizzard, that's it. And I think I was close to winning, but because I don't have my Trick Room, I can't take full advantage of my team's build. So, like I said, I gotta get that Trick Room. Awesome, awesome. I'm gonna do one more battle here. I can't wait until the new season starts, y'all. They're gonna let more Pokemon into the regulation. And I gotta think about how I can get a Trick Room off every time. Rigorath, Chimecho. We got Alakazam. Tauros, Flame Breed. Garchomp. Anatar should be good. Alright. Let's battle Amelia here. Weird looking team, but could be fun. Alright, Tauros Flame Breed. And the claw thingy. Let's try this and see if we get this Trick Room all. And we'll go with a Calm Mind on Chimecho to boost up his special attack and special defense. He goes for the Rock Slide. Hopefully we don't flinch. That's not good. He goes for the Water Pulse. We survived it. Chimecho with the Calm Mind. Let's hope for Rigorath doesn't flinch so we can make full use of our Trick Room. Choreograph flinches, of course. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. You have Shedinja. Shedinja is not allowed in this regulation. Let's get the Sandstorm up. We're gonna get a Psychic to take out Tauros here. If he doesn't use Raging Bull. Down to very low HP. Aura Sphere. Not looking good. Psychic to take out his Tauros. Let's go with Choreograph again. And sending out Tyrantrum. See if we can get a Trick Room off. We'll go ahead and protect Chimecho. Choreograph Faint. That's no good. Garchomp, you're out. So we're gonna send out Garchomp. What we'll do is Earthquake, which should do some heavy damage. And then we're gonna use Psychic on Flowitzer. And hopefully hope for the best here. Garchomp avoids the attack, that's good. Garchomp avoids both attacks thanks to his ability Sandveil, which raises his evasiveness in the Sandstorm. We got some good stuff going. Thank you, Adventure Fist. Much love, my friend. I appreciate you. We take out the Clawitzer. Man, we should have took out the whatchamacallit. Alright. So now Mega Evolves Scizor. Interesting decision. This could be very dangerous for us. Bullet Punch. Take out Chimecho. Dragon Claw on Garchomp. Earthquake. Very good. One-on-one. With his Bullet Punch, it is a priority attack, so he can go first. He may or may not miss though. If he misses, I have a chance to win. If not, then it'll be an unfortunate loss. So let's see. No, he chooses close combat instead. Alright. Solid job, solid job. I gotta get my Trick Room off, guys. The wins are so close, but I would have that edge. You know what I mean? But this is a practice team, so How can I do this? How can we for sure get that surefire trick room all? We could give both the Pokemon Trick Room. We can give Chimecho Trick Room and Farigiraf Trick Room. That way, they don't know which one to click. Or I could replace Chimecho with another Pokemon that's a little more trustworthy, like Sinistcha. Then I will for sure get it off. Sinistcha has Rage Powder, which can redirect attacks. Farigiraf has Armor Tail, which stops priority moves. So I kind of have an idea. Well, Trick Room has a low priority. It will not go first no matter what. Priority -7, so it is always going to go last. Hi man, you want some? Yes, please. Thank you, I appreciate it. So he's probably gonna Mega Evolve Scizor, hit me with the Bug Bite. Oh, he's gonna take out my boy. So I think I have an idea though. I think I have an idea. If we use Sinistcha and use Rage Power, take out. Are you serious? You know I got Armor Tail. Oh dang. He didn't do what I thought he would do. If we use Sinistcha and Rage Powder, we can redirect attacks towards Sinistcha. And then Armor Tail will protect us from priority attack. It all works out. So now we can return Farigiraf since we got our Trick Room all. And then we can protect Chimecho for this turn. So thank you, WoW. Looks like we actually got it off, but I'm thinking if you really want to get it off for sure, you're gonna have to do that Sinistcha combo that I'm thinking of. And the only reason I got Chimecho on this team is because I was trying to use it. Heat Wave, what are you doing? This guy is crazy. Anyway, I was just testing on Chimecho. But if I don't have a Chimecho, I can just Mega Evolve Tyranitar instead. Crazy decision, dude. Like, I don't know why he did that. Thank you for subbing, Wild. This guy is obviously not really thinking very much. Either that or he's just using any team that comes to mind. That's really odd. He's playing so weird, kind of throwing me off. But let's see if we could take this win. Let's go with the double Let me see here. We got 2 turns of Trick Room left. Let's go with the Protect. And then we'll go with the Earthquake. Should take out Cineroar. And Scizor's pretty beefy on defense, so it might not take Scizor out, but we'll see. No priority moves, man. All right. But anyway, guys, how we feeling? What's new in the world today, y'all? What are we up to? The North American International competition is going on for Pokemon. How much for me? Just was busy at the garage sale today. Buying stuff, picking things up to sell. That's a good way to spend time. U-turn. Oh shoot. It's not good. Yeah, the North American International competition is for Pokemon is this weekend. It's actually gonna be, it's held in New Orleans, so about 10 minutes away from me. People from all over the world are gathered for the NAIC tournament. So super cool. I was just watching it on YouTube. Am I going? It's kind of hard to get tickets to it because it's so big. And they usually cap tickets. So, and I wasn't even like aware of the date this year, unfortunately. So I didn't go this year. I'm not really a big Magic guy, honestly. It was always like right alongside Yu-Gi-Oh for me, but I was never into it. Magic, yeah. Good old Magic, man. Gotta love it. If you bought a lot for $5, then you can't go wrong there. You might find something in there pretty good. I would say bring it to a pawn shop for cards and definitely, you know, look up the value and stuff. You never know what you'll find. I had to take off a Rigraph there. I didn't want to. Alright, I'm gonna forfeit this round. I'm gonna try out that technique I thought about. Finisher plus Perigraph. Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna retire the Chime Echo. Oh, he was super fun to play with. And we're gonna put the Sinistra back. Sinistra will be the redirector. And now, since I don't need it for Trick Room, I can give it another attack. Exactly. It's always a good deal. And maybe just give it some nice little attacks here and there. Maybe a quick little Shadow Ball. Watch Movie Obsession. I definitely need to. Guys, I can't believe this whole weekend people are here in New Orleans from all over the world to battle and play the card game and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. Give it the citrus berry. Huh. That means Tyranitar can get back his Mega Evolution. Tyranitar, right? How much were tickets to? I don't know. Usually tickets in the early morning, or like half off and stuff on certain days. So you know, you can't go wrong with half off tickets. Good stuff. All right, so I fixed up this team. We got Sinistra instead of my beloved Chimecho. He was super fun to play with. But let me do one or two matches with this team and see what happens. But I'll definitely go see it. You know, tomorrow is the weekend and I got some tutoring sessions, but interesting group here. I also need to give Garchomp Rock Slide because this Poison Jab is not helping. But yeah, usually tickets are like half off in the daytime and stuff like that. So I might go see it in the daytime. Tomorrow I have early tutoring sessions, so I probably can't go tomorrow morning, but I'll see it at some point. All right, we got a dude named Webby. We battling Webby here. So let's go with a Trick Room. And then we're gonna go with the Rage Powder to redirect attacks towards Sinistra. That way, we for sure will get Perigraph to use Trick Room. Not the Surf. Surf hits everybody, even your own partner. Genius. All right, looks like we survived. Perigraph uses Trick Room. Now let's get this party started. Shadow Ball on Gardevoir. And then we could do a Matcha Gotcha. Ooh. That's a good start. Ooh. All right. Let's use another Rage Powder. Not the Charizard. Nice little Psychic on Dragonite. Break the multi-scale. Oh, shoot. That's not good. What turns a Trick Room? All right, what's up, Beverly Magno? How's it going, buddy? We're gonna return for Rigorath. Actually, nah, for Rigorath to stay right out here. We're gonna Mega Evolve Tyranitar and get a Rock Slide in. We should be able to take out his Pokemon if we don't miss. We get both the Rock Slides. Nice, GG's. One Pokemon left for him. A Trick Room ran out. All he got is Stormy now, and it's gonna die to one little Sandstorm hit. Yeah, all we gotta do is protect and we win. He's gonna get the Sandstorm, little chippy damage. And then we're gonna pull off the win. It looks like this strategy worked a lot better, allowing Finisher to get the Rage Powder. redirect the attacks away from Farigarath, and then Farigarath can get the Trick Room off. Sinister is typically pretty good too because it has Machigacha and everything. So, alright, guys. So, we got some more achievements, which means more VP. Let's see what we got. Mega Evolution Master, Mega Evolve 150 times. We get some VP teammate tickets and training tickets, good stuff. More VP, more titles. More VP, ground type Elite 4 member, that's crazy. And badge. Alright. So guys, we have been doing super good. Now, I did say I was going to do a few levels on Kirby tonight, y'all. I've been having so much fun hopping back into Kirby. So for the last 30 minutes or so, let me hop back on my Kirby. Guys, I know a lot of you guys didn't see me stream this earlier, but I basically beat this game and I'm trying to 100% the game now. As you can see, it's at 90% according to the game stats. And man, this game is a blast, y'all. I just finished the Coliseum, and then they opened up a really hard one. I'm gonna show you. Welcome to the Coliseum. If you're here to enter a tournament, you came to the right spot. So basically, I've been beating tournament after tournament, and I know y'all don't know the significance of this, but Ultimate Cup ZEX is available for me to challenge. These boss battles are vicious. It's basically like a boss rush. And these are the strongest bosses in the game, essentially. Super hard. So I'm definitely gonna try this and see what it's about. But I don't have the energy in me to even attempt to try it. So instead of a boss rush, I think I'm just gonna do some stages. What's up, dude? What is up, Hoser? We back on Kirby. Dang, you caught me right when I hopped off of Pokemon. We're gonna go with the Morpho Knight Sword. Probably the best transformation in the game. And I'm gonna go ahead and let me see something real quick. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to sleep. I love some Kirby. Yeah, it's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pictures. This book tells you about other Kirby games and that you might not know about. Past adventures. So Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, Nintendo Switch. Kirby Star Allies, Nintendo Switch. Kirby's Dream Buffet, Nintendo Switch. Kirby Fighters 2, Nintendo Switch. Super Kirby Clash, Nintendo Switch. And then here's the ones at the bottom. Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, 3DS. Kirby Battle Royale, 3DS. Kirby's Blowout Blast, 3DS. Team Kirby Clash Deluxe, 3DS. Kirby Planet Robobot, 3DS. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, Wii U. Kirby Fighters Deluxe, 3DS. DDD's Drum Dash Deluxe, 3DS. And finally, Kirby's Triple Deluxe, 3DS. So enjoy Kirby Adventures to your heart's content, no matter what system you have. Alright, y'all. Let's do some levels here. Planet Robobot was fun. I never played that one. Sounds fun. Okay, so basically, guys, I basically beat the whole game, so all the levels are done, but there's certain challenges on the levels that I have not completed all of them yet. So for the Starcross World DLC, you get to play Starry levels. And instead of collecting Waddle Dees, you collect Starries. And as you can see, there's still some Starries that I have not collected. So we're going to do that one later. Let's see. Downtown Grassland. I got all the Waddle Dees already. Through the tunnel. I don't have the Waddle Dee for removing the wanted poster. Alright. Kirby had huge mexes. That sounds crazy. Alright. So if you guys see a wanted poster, let me know. Because that's the only thing I have not done on this level. So I gotta make sure I'm searching everywhere. Come on, dude. So if you guys see that wanted poster before me, it's probably kind of hard to see. It's probably hidden really well, but you know. Wanted poster. Awesome sauce. Mouthful mode. Bro, this whole Kirby suit thing is literally... This is an ability on steroids. Do you see how super powered this is? Like, it's absolutely crazy what he can do with this power. But people tend to love the hammer ability more. I don't know why. Maybe there's a secret to using it that I don't know about. Anybody familiar with the hammer ability? Still haven't found the wanted poster yet. It's giving fully leveled Master Sword on steroids. Yeah, seriously. It's absolutely insane. Like, it does everything. Like, usually some items are like... Some abilities are good at certain things. This thing is everything. Like, literally, you saw me light this lantern with just a simple swing. Usually you need the flame ability for that. It's absolutely insane. And then not only that, the combat capabilities of this sword are off the charts. It takes literally no time to charge up a spin. If you charge up, you get a Mega Sword. It doesn't slow you down at all. If you charge up a little bit, you still get a really strong spin attack. Another gotcha cute thingy. It's like so strong. You saw I just took out all 3 of those little pup thingies. It's so bad. It's so crazy. Oh shoot. It's actually so crazy. It's my favorite ability because I tend to like swords anyway. So it just makes a lot of sense for me. Yeah, the helmet and wings are super cool as a design. They call it the Morpho Knight, and I think earlier you saw me actually fight it in Boss Rush. That's where I got the ability from. So do we see any wanted posters yet? I totally don't. Oh well, hopefully it's in the next area. Oh, here. No, this isn't it either. Any wanted posters yet? Haven't seen anything yet. Wanted poster looks like a big Kirby with a red X on it. You can't, I mean, it's easy to miss. And it looks really poorly hand drawn. Hopefully I don't pass it up, because I'm trying to complete all the challenges on these levels. Looking at all the walls. Mouthful mode? Let's go mouthful mode. There's mouth. All right. I just wanted to check if there was something up here. Nothing up here. Stairs, mouth. I'm searching for that wanted poster. Oh, there it is. You see it? We knocked it off. Alright, now we can freely go and finish the stage. Awesome. Well, I'm happy you see it. We finally got that challenge done. That's the cool thing about the game. Like, even after you finish the stages, you can still, like, how do you say? Complete the challenges within the stages. I want to do this, but oops. It's not going to let me light the torch if the stairs are on top of it. So I need to put the stairs to the side. I keep doing the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. Oh, I put it out. All right, looks like we made it. I enjoyed this game. I didn't 100% it, but I beat the story and some DLC. Yeah, I mean, you know, 100% in games, for me, that's just what I love. You know, it's always the completionist in me, you know. But even if you don't, as long as you enjoyed the story, you know, it's yeah, as long as you enjoyed the story. And as long as you have fun playing the game, you know. Alright, looks like we finished the level, and we finally finished the last challenge on this level. Finally. I was wondering what that thing was, y'all. And we got some of these gotcha capsule thingies. All right, very good. Finally got the last Waddle Dee. Yay! The more Waddle Dees you save, the more bustling the town will be. So what I wanted to do was go through all the normal levels and try to... Oh, shoot. Oh. We found another treasure road. Oh, interesting. All right. Ooh, I got a lot of work to do on this one. I'm probably gonna have to do this one tomorrow. I need to do one more thing on this one. And I unlocked the new treasure road. This one tests my abilities. Like, sometimes it could test my mouthful abilities or my, you know, my inhaling abilities. This one is gonna test my vending mouth. And I need to finish it within 1 minute and 20 seconds. So let's see what they're gonna do. Oh gosh. Vending mode is funny because you spit out sodas. I definitely didn't finish it in time. But at least I finished it. All right, Ozer. As usual, man, good to see you, buddy, and you have an amazing night. Hey, I actually did do it in time. I'm about to call it a night too. I got a early morning tomorrow, so awesome sauce. Well, good friends. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Much love, y'all, and good night. I love my Nintendo games, y'all. All right. See you tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. See you. And y'all have an amazing night, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. They really are, dude. It's just so addicting. All right, buddy. Much love and good night.